Minecrafters, it's Kimise and I'm back for another episode of KimiseCraft. Hey, hope you guys are having a great week, because guess what? I'm having a great week. Hey, so I've got a question for you guys. So here it is. Splinter and Hunter, they're building this big Asgard thing that I delivered some animals to in the last episode, and they want to have some sort of Bifrost bridge all the way over to my tower. Now, I'm not sure if I'm into that or not, but I'd love to hear some of the comments and ideas if you guys want to weigh in on that, maybe help influence my decision. But I'm not quite so sure yet. So they're still quite in the process of making the big cloud fortress up there, and it looks like it's going to be really, really cool. I'm just not sure if I want a rainbow bridge over to my tower. I mean, a rainbow bridge to my eye? Not sure. Okay, so hey, I hope everybody's doing great this week. It's a Monday when I'm recording. Hopefully I can get this out tonight before it's too late. I'm super excited because I'm going to be working on a room in my tower. Yep, if you notice, I'm back here in the room of my tower, and I have got some plans. Okay, yep, it's gonna. So, we got several guys on the server. We got Mr. Splinter, Grunkle Dan. Well, he was on there earlier. DM's on there. I think, 8-Bit Kid is like, is like AFKing. But, they're all doing things. Lots of things are happening on the server, and I'm pretty excited about everything that we're going to get going. So today, we are on the second floor of the tower, and, I've always said the tower is going to be kind of a process, and what we're going to do is we are going to lay out a automatic potion brewer. Yep, that is exactly what we're doing. We're going to lay out an automatic potion brewer. Now, I've done some researching. There's a lot of different potion brewers out there, and the trick is finding one that's going to meet your needs. And so I've dug around a little bit here and there. I've dug around, and I think I found one that I like, and it's kind of a conglomeration. There's a guy named HexRegulus. You should check out his channel. He has a lot of neat tutorials. He thinks through things really well, and especially has a lot of stuff for 1.13. We're going to use some aspects of his because I do like the fact that he's not using a hopper timer on his setup system for the actual potion brewing stand, and I also like the fact that everything's really well laid out. Now, Tango Tech is another guy that I'm taking a little bit of inspiration. He made a really neat speed potion brewer, but that design is focused more on outputting a lot of potions at one time. I don't think I'm ever going to need that here. I just need something to do the odd potion when I want to go have some fun, maybe even pull a prank. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and do some setup. And notice I'm kind of laying out the room some, and I'm thinking, I'm going to go ahead and follow the theme of the room. So I got my elevators back here, and so what's going to happen is when somebody comes up to the chute, they're going to pop up here, and they're going to have to walk around to the main part, and this is going to be the front, okay, because this is the front of the tower right over here. And what we'll do is we'll have our potion brewing system right in here. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be a U-shaped potion brewer or if it's just going to be a straight line potion brewer. Those are the things I've got to fix. I've got to get that figured out here pretty quick, U-shaped or straight up, and that's going to be what we are working on today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of prep. I'm going to go ahead and get some basic systems done on this. Hey, check it out. There's some watermelon coming up, and I will be back here in just a few minutes once I have made some progress, guys. So this is Kimise. Be back in a few minutes. Hey guys, it's back, and I've gone ahead and got the basis for this contraption going. Okay, so there it is, the brewing stand. Now, what we've got set up here is really, really pretty basic right here. You've got two things to feed the brewing stand. So the side, we can go ahead and feed it with we're going to be feeding it with blaze powder, because you got to have that in there to power it, and with water bottles. That's what's going to be in this chest. Here's the output chest. So as things are brewed, they're going to come out here in the output chest. Now, in the hopper just above that, that's where all of our ingredients are going to come in. So we got 3 hoppers going into dealing with this armor stand. With this potion stand, okay? So pretty simple. So bottom one output, middle one water bottles and blaze blaze powder, and then the top one is what's going to be getting your input. All the different stuff that we're going to be putting in here. So far, so good, right? Okay. Now back here is some of the redstone magic that makes this design work without a hopper. So basically, the thing about a dropper is unless the dropper's locked, it's going to just keep sucking whatever water ball is going here. So right now, if we just left this as the front, we could put water balls in here. They go in there, they go out, they go back out, and so they just keep going all the way down to the bottom because nothing was stopping them from coming out. What we're going to use is something that Hex thought up, and it's really great way of doing this. And what's going to do is there's always going to be a nether wart in the thing. So what's going to happen? How does that work? Well, basically this is how that works. Is you'll notice that we got a comparator coming out of this dropper right up here. So what's going to happen is when the last item falls through, which will be another wart, it's going to trigger this sticky piston. The sticky piston is going to then drop the redstone block, and it's going to trigger this redstone here, which is going to go ahead and turn this comparator on, which is going to lock the hopper. Yes sirree, that's how it's going to work. And so by the comparator, comparing that, it's going to go ahead and do that. Now we also have a system over here in which we've got, sorry guys, got pulled away there for a second. Okay, so once again, now what this comparator is going to do is it's going to compare this hopper with this hopper, and we're going to have some items in this hopper, and that is how it's going to tell whether to drop. Well, apparently my server's restarting, so let's go ahead and restart the server. Yeah, it's on the nightly restart because we got to keep the server healthy. And that's how it's going to know when to drop it. So pretty cool. And that is all you need. So used to be you'd have to use some sort of hopper timer to get that going. But with this system, you don't have to worry about a hopper timer. Plus, you don't have to worry about chunks being unloaded, because as soon as it's done brewing, it goes ahead and sets off the comparator. The comparator then drops the redstone block, and what it does is it stops that from sucking out the next set of water balls that comes in, as well as the nether wart that's dropped in for the potion. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, this thing's going to go together quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another break. Well, I hope somebody sleeps. Those phantoms, kind of creepy out there. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get going because I want to get this completed tonight so that we have a working potion brewer up here on the second floor, and then we can start making plans for the rest. So this is Kimmy. I'll be back in a few. Hey guys, lots of stuff has gone on since the last time we talked, so let me show you what's going on. What we have done is we've added an on-off switch, and so this will basically turn our system on and off. That will actually allow us to turn it and use it only when we need it, so it just won't throw stuff out. Also, we've gone ahead and added power to this little dropper right here, which works with that hopper, takes a comparator signal out of it. So what will happen is when the redstone comes down and switches it, it will hit that, and so basically it'll launch up a block into this hopper. That hopper will then be triggered by this comparator, which will turn this on, which will then trigger the redstone dust. Okay, now this redstone dust goes all the way around, okay? So what this redstone dust will then do is once it's triggered, it will go ahead and it will turn on all of these droppers. Notice we've got a row of droppers. Now what I've done is since I'm going to make a great brewing station, I want to be able to brew every single potion that's out there, right? That's my thoughts. I want to brew every single thing. So what we've done is we've created 17 stations for all the current potions in 1.13. Now there's some spots in here, like for instance, can't put one there because we got to put levers in here, and that's going to be one of the next things we do. Okay, let's throw some light in here. Okay, let's go ahead and put those right in there, and that's going to help keep everything nice and bright. Very good. Okay, and we'll toss that there, and that goes in and locks it down. So basically the way it's going to work is when we're ready to use it, we go ahead and turn it on, and we come up here and we're going to go ahead and put levers on all the different blocks of ingredients. So for instance, we come and say, okay, we want to make a potion of sweetness. So I turn off So I go ahead and flick the thing for netherwort. I come over, I think it's a rabbit's foot for potion of swiftness. And let's say I want a modifier to make that a little bit longer. So I'll go ahead and click on the, let's see here, the thing that makes it longer, I believe is, oh, I'm awful with potions. Okay, I'll have to look that one up. And then once everything's done, click it on, and it'll go ahead and just put them in order, drop them in there one by one. This will go ahead and just work through each one of the different things. And once it's done brewing, there'll be another wort coming up all by its lonesome, by itself. And so what will happen is when the bottles are done brewing, they're going to hit here, go in there. So I'll have all 3 potions. This will drop 3 more potions. That will trigger the comparator, which will go ahead and lock the hopper. And so then there'll be 3 new bottles with a fresh netherwort and ready to go for the next time we go a brewing. Pretty cool, right? I think so. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start gathering potion ingredients, because you know what? We are pretty much almost done with this, believe it or not. Yep, we are just about almost done. So I got to go get some leather. I got to go get some wood. I got to go find all the ingredients. I know there's a couple things I don't have, like the turtle scoot, I believe. So, I can't do any potions of slowness, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. Prank somebody with some potion of slowness and then run away. But for right now, don't have any of those things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do some collections, and we are going to go ahead and get the next stage of this particular thing going. I'm going to be back in just a few, so don't worry. Be right back. Hey, Minecrafters, here we are. And, look, it's DM. He's come to help us out and put some stuff in. So he's going to help bring us some of the stuff, because we got 17 different sets of ingredients to bring in here. So let me just talk about what we're doing here. And I just want to give a shout out to DM. He is building tons of cool stuff on the server. I haven't been over to his place for a while, but I think I've heard he's building a lighthouse, which is really, really darn cool. So basically, how is this going to work? Well, you always want to make sure that we go ahead and put netherwort at the end. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to put all the different ingredients up here one by one as we go through. And what that's going to do is that's going to go ahead and modify the potion for us. So, for instance, we'll probably have like some sugar. When I get some dragon's breath, which means I got to respawn the dragon, I'm going to go ahead and get that. And we're going to go ahead and put all that in order. And DM, boy, he's awesome. Let me just say thanks. I'm going to give him a shout out on the video. Yeah, he's been pretty good. Yeah, he's wanting to hop on Discord, but I don't have the Discord set up right now at the moment. Pretty cool stuff. So he's going to pop some stuff in. I'm going to get the Discord going up, so that way some of the guys on the server, if they want to be on what's happening, I can go ahead and add them in. But basically the way this works is that once I turn it on and I'm ready to go, the comparator is going to click, and that's what that's going to do is when that comes up, that's going to send a redstone signal all the way across here. Now this redstone signal right now is calling for ingredients, but it's only going to take the ingredients if the lever is lifted up. Pretty smart, right? And so basically what it'll do is it'll start this in, so it'll take this ingredient first and go all the way through here, leaving the awkward last. Now what's going to do is it's going to start putting them in order into the brewing stand, and I've gone ahead and put another wort in there to begin with, and that is how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with DM, and we're going to go through this list and try to get everything nailed out, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update when we're done, and we're going to give it a run and make sure everything works. I'll be back here in just a little bit. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is Kimmy. I'm back, and I'm getting ready just to do the final little thing. So let's go ahead and put our last little element in. We're going to go ahead and throw our spider eye right there. Boom. And let's go ahead and toss in the fermented spider's eye, and there we go. We are great. I've already done some test runs on it. It works really quite simply, and I've got myself some potions of slow falling, some potions of night vision, potions of swiftness, some basic awkwardness, and unfortunately I gotta let the netherwort grow up some more. But hey, what a great little project. Hey, there we go. Netherwort's starting to come up together, so that's great. Well, I guess with that, I'm going to have to call it a day, guys. If there's something cool going on, go ahead and put it in the comments. Also, if there is some advice you think I should take on whether we should go ahead and let them do the Rainbow Bifrost Bridge over to my eye, still not so sure about that, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Just again, this is Kimise. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're enjoying what's going on, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button and hit the bell. That way you'll get notified every time I have a new video going on. So I hope you enjoyed the project. I just got to decorate this room. Maybe we'll do that next time. And I hope you guys have a great day. This is Kimise, and don't forget, check out Mr. HexRegulus, the designer of this awesome little system, and give him some love too. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.